This DJ Jed the Sloth, the MILF Hunter. How you momming them? And you're tuned in to WHITEDIRT TV. And this is YEET or NEAT. All aboard MILF Mountain. The oldest ride, the longest line, baby. It's an American dream tonight. And you're going out in the crowd and you're fighting like two dirty ass dogs. And you're going around in the Civic Center and you're going into the ladies' bathroom. Oh Lord, there's a lady in a man's bathroom. It's like two dirty dogs on a Saturday night. In my case, Monday night, like Monday Nitro. Makes me remember them old Nitro girls dancing to that fabulous late 90s techno in Orlando, Florida. Followed by a Tuesday Nitro, one of a kind. You don't know what I'm talking about? Well, I'm talking like Dusty Rhodes, the American dream, baby. And if you don't like Dusty Rhodes, maybe you like Dustin Rhodes, his son. Or maybe you like the Hart brothers, Brett and Owen. A couple members of the clique here, Shawn Michaels and big sexy Big Daddy Diesel, Kevin Nash. You got Sean Waltman, X-Pac up here, The Rock, Stone Cold, the New Age Outlaws, Big Head Stone Cold, Crow, Sting, Jim Ross, Big Show. You got them all, man. Because I'm a nerd at heart. I'm a wrestling nerd. I still play with my wrestling action figures as a grown-ass man. But most of all, the take-home message, if you don't take home anything else tonight, you take home truly gang, yo. Hey, can you do me a favor? If you're watching on Twitter, go tag Truly right now. If you're watching on Instagram, go tag Truly Hard Seltzer right now. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you tag hashtag all hot tag, baby. Truly gang, yeah. When I was growing up, we used to call what I'm talking about tonight hardcore wrestling. You know, you might see a man hit another man over the head with a steel chair. You might see somebody, I don't know, blow some dust in his eyes, or I don't know, maybe even throw him off the top of the cage, like the greatest of all time, Mick Foley, King of the Ring, 98. I don't know, maybe if you were like me, you were a fan of Al Snow. We want head, we want head. Hell, I still want head till this day. Or for you smart marks out there, maybe you're a fan of Norman Smiley and you're coming out in some baseball catcher's equipment versus Terry Funk, the OG, Slamboree 2000. That's the good old days in my opinion. But nowadays, you've got a totally new different thing. Nowadays, it's not good enough to smash a chair over somebody's head. Nowadays, it's not good enough to throw Mankind and Chainsaw Charlie in the dumpster and push them off the stage. Nowadays, it's not good enough to throw somebody off the top of a Hell in a Cell, even when Vince McMahon told him not to. Nowadays, you gotta puncture somebody's neck with a glass light tube like David Arquette. Nowadays, referees have to wear freaking goggles like me. Nowadays, you gotta put barbed wire in somebody's head. Maybe you grew up on ECW, and Francine, baby. Maybe your parents just didn't care about you. Maybe your parents were too busy, I don't know, huffing paint thinner or something in the garage, and they let you watch ECW when you were a child. Maybe you grew up in a trailer park. Maybe you were backyard wrestling like CZW way back. But to me, deathmatch wrestling is pretty much a new term. I'm not too familiar with it, but tonight we're gonna look into some deathmatch wrestling and I'm gonna see how I feel about it. I'm gonna look up a few YouTube videos on deathmatch wrestling, and I would love nothing more than for you to tell me how you feel about deathmatch wrestling. So let's jump right into it, man. Let me take another sip of my Truly. Pull out the good old trusty MacBook. I YouTube deathmatch wrestling and see what came up objectively. First thing comes up, the hardcore world of Deathmatch Wrestling from Vice. Has 13 million views. Oh, we're here today to meet Chris. Oh, sweet, man. Chris works at a microbrewery in fucking Brooklyn. Oh, look, his coworkers in the back looking all jealous and shit. Ah, I fucking hate this guy. Big old beard, just like everybody else that works at a microbrewery in Brooklyn. Oh, yeah, Chris, let's go check out your apartment. Oh, you're a man, baby. You like action figures, wrestling action figures. What do you know? Oh, your anxiety. You play with wrestling action figures as a grown man because you have anxiety. I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that. Anxiety and pressure of being an adult. So that's what made you want to be a pro wrestler. Oh, your girlfriend left you. You got stabbed. Life was terrible as a 20-something-year-old white male in Brooklyn. Nothing's holding you back from being a deathmatch wrestler, Chris. Oh, you're an artist. Oh, painting pictures of Owen Hart to help your anxiety. Oh, so you're an artist. You're not actually a wrestler.
What are the New York State Athletic Commission rules? Like, is it...
Ah, the commission rules. Each state has its own commission on wrestling. It's basically people that take your money to regulate you.
I do my shows performance art.
Oh, so basically you don't have the money to actually be a real wrestler. So you work at a bar and you throw wrestling shows at your bar where you just jump off ladders through tables and hit people with fluorescent light bulbs.
I'm working the crowd and I'm manipulating their emotions.
You're manipulating emotions. A grown man that works at a microbrewery that does deathmatch wrestling shows at his bar is a manipulator of emotions. What do you know?
I play college football.
Oh, you play football just like everybody else. You broke in on the indies, man. That's great. For 2 years. Oh, it started to feel like hard work. It's hard work to be a wrestler. So you gave up and you and you started putting on deathmatch wrestling shows where you didn't actually have to be a wrestler. Sounds great. Oh, where you can just hit people over the head with glass and with trash cans, so you don't actually have to learn how to be a wrestler. All right, next video. Inside America's most violent wrestling deathmatch. Vice as well. All right, so the owner of CZW says he was making a lot of money, but one night he went out and drank a lot of tequila, and he came home to his girlfriend and some guy in the bed together. He says he doesn't remember much. He beat up the guy that was fucking his girlfriend, and then he decided to try to fight the cops. Luckily, he's a white guy, so he survived that attack, and he did 8 months in the Delaware Federal Penitentiary. Says he lost everything, man, but good thing his parents gave him a loan so he can throw deathmatch wrestling matches in their backyard. Ah, you're a heel owner like Eric Bischoff. Very original. Ah, your main star, Masada. Looks like it's been about 12 hours since he's had his last hit of heroin. Let's see what their match looks like. Oh! CZW! CZW! Man, yeah, that's crazy. Oh! No health insurance, man. Nothing. So essentially, you put on this big wrestling event in your parents' backyard. You don't give any of these wrestlers any kind of health insurance. None of this shit is sanctioned. It's all involving a lot of dangerous weapons, and you make pretty much no money. You spend about 30 grand putting on these shows, and pretty much the only people that make any money is the EMTs. And they don't seem to be working on the wrestlers whatsoever. Let's continue. Oh! A lot of ICP and Slipknot shirts in the crowd. Oh, never mind, there's a glass jaw shirt in the crowd. Man! Ugh! Ooh, I don't know what those are, but there's some kind of sharp sticks that are in the man's head. Ah! Oh! Shit! Oh! God dang! No! Cinder blocks, man, cinder blocks! Cinder blocks! Oh, and that's a 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a scaffold, man. Is that a... There's an entire square of fluorescent light bulbs taped together. The referees have goggles on. Oh, those are light bulbs with pokey things in them. Oh, he's got the thing in his head, man. It's stuck in his head. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, look at it. Look at it. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Look at this. Oh. Hold the skin. That's gonna get infected, man. This isn't wrestling. What is wrestling about this? This is, man, I can see this at a Guar show. Come on, man. What are you doing? What are you paying the ambulance for? Oh, they can't get it out. Oh, they got it out. Oh, your head's all deformed. What were you gonna do? Not do the match, man. All right, man, I think I've seen enough for one night. So that's Deathmatch Wrestling in a nutshell, man. It's not really for me, man. I like storylines. I like, you know, the squared circle. I like build-ups. I like arcs. I like go-home shows, you know? I respect these guys. I appreciate it. And I mean, I understand what doing things on an indie level entails. Sometimes you gotta do things to put butts in seats. I have all the respect for these guys, man. It's all good fun jokes. The only thing that matters here on Yeet or Neat and on White Dirt TV at all is what you guys think. So in the comments, let me know what you guys think about Deathmatch Wrestling. I only looked at 2 videos. Let me know what other videos I should look at. Let me know what other organizations I should check out. Throw in the links to your local indie wrestling organizations. Tell me your favorite wrestlers. Shout out to all the MILFs out there. I love you guys. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This has been another episode of YEET or Neat.